until the recent past, we've had an issue of scarcity of historical sources. For historians, this means that you always wish that you had more. But now we're facing a new problem. We wish that we had less. With the introduction of the internet and later the web, we now have more historical sources than we've had at any other time in the past. But these new sources have come with new issues of context, of relevancy, and of privacy that historians are now grappling with. My own research examines LGBTQ identity on the internet and web from 1983 to 1999. This time period is significant. It represents an exponential increase in the number of new users using these new technologies, as well as an increase in the acceptance and visibility of the LGBTQ community. My research starts with one Usenet group. It was the first large-scale gay and lesbian group on the internet, soc.mots, or society.members of the same sex, and uses topic modeling and text analysis as tools in order to chart the growth from one group into literally hundreds of new groups, encompassing a diverse range of different identity categories, including gender identity and sexual orientation. But this explosion of discourse that we see on Usenet would pale in comparison to what came next, the World Wide Web. And though, many of these sources have been archived by institutions like the Wayback Machine and the Internet Archive, it would take me the rest of my life to identify a big topic like identity just by clicking on links on the Wayback Machine. And so this is where the issue of methodology really comes in. I used network analysis in order to look at hyperlinking relationships between individuals, between communities, to look at how people interact, to look for places of significance, to look for places of relevance within these communities. But it's only through this combination of methods, through text analysis, through network analysis, and also traditional close reading, like historians have always done, that we're able to look at big topics like identity. My research is pioneering new methodologies for historians who are using born digital sources and who are working with computational methods and combining those methods with theory. My goal as a historian is not to take these rich source bases and to abstract them into data, but instead to use this data in order to find people, to find individuals within the sources. Thank you.